All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Happy December. All right. I'm Anita for those who don't know me, and I have been doing social cause videos since January of this year, and God willing, I will continue to be doing them. I do them every month. All right. So this month, I was thinking about the social cause. What social cause do I want to do? I was thinking about Christmas. I was thinking about Yehoshua. I was thinking about just different things. And then I thought about our conference that we had, our family, empowerment through spoken word poetry, Tap Into Your Help to Heal Foundation, and our Tap Into You Peace Partners. We collaborated and did a wonderful, wonderful global virtual conference on Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So I thought about that, and I thought about number 25. Number 25 says that we all have a right to for adequate housing or adequate to live adequately, and that means clothing, food, water, shelter, that kind of thing. And thinking about that, all the homelessness that's in the world, and every when it starts getting cold, not so much when it's winter, I think about the homeless community, but I really think about it during the winter months, and even our animals, cold, just pray that they have somewhere to go. But then I think, we all have a right. This is a universal right to have adequate to live adequately. And how can we make that happen? You know, every time when I think of something or have or and I'm honored to be invited to share a message on anything, the first thing I think of is let there be peace and let it begin with me. Let there be love and let it begin with me. Let there be hope and let it begin with me. Let there be anything and let it begin with me. And what that means to me is that in order to have anything, we have got to get together. Let there be whatever and let it begin with us as a unit, as a unity. There's one love and one energy, and we're connected with this pure creation of energy, and so many things that we can change if we simply just come together. And I was going to say keep the biases or whatever, keep whatever, but be big enough to go beyond that, the bias or whatever, the bias, the prejudices, be big enough to go beyond that, to see a bigger picture outside of the four corners of the limitation of where we're focused. And we can do that. We do that in sports. We do that when there's calamity and catastrophe. We get together when there are emergencies. Why do we have to wait until there's something extreme to get together other than in sports? Okay, so just a thought, a December thought. Let's see how we can get together. Our conference, as I just mentioned, our conference that we had, I was so honored and feel so very blessed because this is the first I've ever participated in, virtual, in person, whatever. This is the first time. What we did, we had not only the English language, but we had one of our brothers at Tap into Nepal. He's a Nepali Tap into You Peace Partner. And what we did, he was unable to come, but our plan was that he was going to participate virtually, the technology, whatever, but he was going to participate uh, with us virtually. And while he spoke in the Nepali language, I was going to have the slide, a PowerPoint in English. And again, like he wasn't able to participate virtually. However, he sent me in writing what he was saying, and I translated. That's a very first for me. And I think that's a landmark. I think, for me, I'm like, wow, this can happen. So, from now on, when we do these virtual conferences and all that, I'm going to make a point to include just everyone. I mean, we would do it anyway, but there was no way. I was like, okay, how can we do this? How can we do this? How can we do this? And one morning I woke up and it was like that whisper said, okay, do it this way. And that's coming together. So I'm just saying all that to say, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that we can get together. We can do, and if we have to think of a sport, hey, what sport you want to think about that we can get together and play so we can make this thing get better. All right. We know that the journey in self recovery is absolutely beautiful, and I hope you know so beautiful. Both he and she, so are you. All right. So we are touching on that trust that we are human and divine, and within our imperfection, there's perfection. All we got to do is tap into it. So let's tap into it together. And now during the month of December, let's tap into that Christ consciousness and show each other some show enough love. All right. Blessings and peace and love.